Real quick, let me bust this down. All right, I'm gonna break this down real quick. I got a question, man. I gotta go to work, but I got a question for Pastor Phillip Mitchell. Pastor Phillip Mitchell. Hey, man, answer me this. Why in Matthew 28:1, it say that it was the end of Sabbath? Them people still was celebrating Sabbath in the new covenant, bro. This is in the book of Matthew. This is in the same chapter that your church is named, 28:19. You skip 18 verses. Can y'all ask him this? Tag him. He skipped 18 verses, but in verse 1, it tell you that it was the end of Sabbath, which means Matthew them followed the Sabbath when Christ was walking, bro. When Christ walked the land, they was following the Sabbath, bro. Now, Mary and Mary Magdalene, in verse 1, they went to the tombstone of Christ to go see him being risen in the third day. Like he said he was going to be risen in the third day. They went after Sabbath, bro. So why you ain't broke that down to them people when you know God say he going to kill them people for not following his Sabbath? Why you ain't broke that down, bro? That's in Matthew. That's 18 verses above the name of your church, which is Matthew 28:19. You only posted that, or you only made that the name of your church because you know them people don't really know what that really means. Just like they don't know that they still supposed to be following the Sabbath. But you would get on the internet and talk bad about my brothers or talk bad about the Israelites because they teaching the real or giving the real understanding. That's how I know that you lying. Because I can read, bro. I read from verse 1. You skipped 18 verses and went to verse 19 and fooled a bunch of people. That's why when the disciples went up to the Messiah and asked him what was going to be the signs of the end of the world, the first thing he told them is, do not let man deceive you. You is deceiving them people. Ask them people, ask that man, tag him, ask him why he doing that. Why he ain't start from verse 1, let them people know they still supposed to be celebrating the Sabbath when God say he going to kill them for not doing that. Please.